It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who will be headed to the national championship game. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Mustangs offense will get the first swing today. So here we are at the semifinal stage. The final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intense, a little bit more pressure. And now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
But they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield, it's Owens. Grab down the middle, it's Watkins. You bring it down, but it reaches the 30-yard line. The Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year.
And it's hauled in way downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Ball handed off. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up 1st down yardage.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And the Mustangs looking to cash in the red zone. On 1st down, it's play action. Grab made by the tight end. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Owens. Catch made. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, SMU. As they cleanly lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Notre Dame's offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. Grab behind the line. It's Larson. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. An important second down play coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. Has the first down and more. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects a team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Caught over the middle. It's Larson. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They finally corral him at the 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice solid game.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. And 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And it's good, right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. Nice grab. It's Watkins. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting close to the midfield.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To throw, it's Owens. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He can go. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. A handoff to the back. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The tight end has got it, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Play action here on first down. On the move now. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The offense now operating in empty. Second down, we're going to throw it. He lets it rip. Oh, what a grab! They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
Looking to pass here on second down. Signs the quick throw. Brought down at the 7. That moves him closer to the goal line.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. He was on target with his first kick. This one is from just 26 yards out. The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. And with the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. It's complete on the crossing route. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. To the air, it's Owens. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down of the 47.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Slams right into the wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 at that 1st down loss. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Mustangs will have to kick this away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And the fair catch is made, but hold on. There's a flag down. They have to kick this again. Kicking team. Got to make sure the guy's allowed to make the fair catch before you hit him. Very obvious call there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
14, SMU, 7.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On the run, it's Green. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Back to throw. It's Owens. It's a wide receiver screen. They bring it down, and the drive has now reached the 35.
And 1st down for the offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The shotgun running play call.
Ball carried by the runner. Pickup of 6. Second down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Finds an open target on the left side. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, this quarterback throws a beautiful ball. Another big game for this offense and a chance to get points on the board before we get to halftime.
Trying to find some room. It's Green. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He escapes the pocket. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Well, that's how you close a half up. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Extra point puts it in front by 1. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So no return here. He takes in the and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. He drops back in the gun. Looks left and finds his target there. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about.
Holding. Defense.
So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Takes the handoff again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
And the Mustangs will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And they heave it deep downfield. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to chuck it again. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They get him down after a short return, but interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. It's a shotgun run call. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Take it now, but not before he makes the first down.
23-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back. It's Owens. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Well executed. Finds space and gets the first down yardage.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Takes the handoff. It's Green. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Caught quickly. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
He'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run for the first down. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
How about that, Chris? 3rd down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close, but they're going to give them the first down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the first down.
Makes a quick catch. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Play fake, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. He makes the grab. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
On third down, it's a handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. Touchdown, Fighting Irish, to put them on top now.
Well, here it's just pick your poison for this defense. Are you going to let the quarterback or the running back hurt you? They take the quarterback away, but nobody's there to stop the running back on the option pitch, and he makes them pay.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Because I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
Makes the grab. Can he get there? Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They stop him with a 37, but that's enough for a first down.
47-yard line.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
First down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. Touchdown, SMU. This offense is still clicking. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And the quarterback keeps it here. First down, looking for more now. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The short completion of the tight end. And wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down mark.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted up perfectly on third down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on fourth?
And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 35-yard line. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Gonna run it. It's Green. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Scanning the field. It's Owens. Running back grabs it on a screen. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air.
Hey, you're trailing late in the game like this, you're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Mustangs. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions, nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good.
31, Notre Dame, 27.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. The completion makes it second down. The back's got it. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here we go. A crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
It's a rare play call anymore in this era of the spread. Typically, it's shotgun, get the ball to the outside, typically looking for space. Here they said, the heck with that. Let's make it the surest way.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today. Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Ball handed off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. And is intercepted. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
Leaning on the run game here late. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Finds just enough space and makes the first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the ball. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looks right for a quick completion. And tackled there by the defense.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They get him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.